Taking part in the protest demonstration this afternoon are over 300 people from the Rolls Royce factory here in Cardiff, which is due to close down sometime in September. It's costing them each between £2.10 and £3 this afternoon because they've had to take this time off from work without pay. And lending his support is Mr. Ted Rowlands, the Labour Member of Parliament for Cardiff North, in whose constituency the factory lies. Well, what sort of action have you taken so far, Mr. Rowlands?
Well, we've made personal appeals to the top management at Rolls Royce, to St Dennis Pearson, who is an ex-Cardiff man, and I have met Mr. Conway, who is managing director of the Bristol Engines division group of Rolls Royce.
And what reaction did you get from these people?
That the decision, basically, to close Cardiff, the factory at Cardiff, was irrevocable, and that there was little likelihood of that decision being changed.
What about another tenant for the factory? Is there any hope of another tenant which will keep these men in employment?
I spoke to the Board of Trade only yesterday on this issue. One of the difficulties is that it's a very large factory. It's 153,000 square feet, and one of the suggestions I put up was that it could possibly be split into two. It could be split quite reasonably into two, and it'd be easy to find two tenants for this sort of skilled labour that people like machinists, like most people here, are very valuable. The Board of Trade have circularised all the regional offices in the hope that they can find an alternative tenant, and there's a Development Corporation meeting at exhibition at Wolverhampton today, in which this factory is being exhibited as one of many.
Well, thank you very much indeed. Mr. Ted Phillips, you're the convener of this protest and the official spokesman for the union in Bristol Siddeley in this area. What real hopes do you have that this protest will do any good?
Well, we are basing the fact, this fact upon the reasoning that in Wales today we have a situation whereby we close the pits, close the factories. We have also a development program whereby we hope to train people to the skills required by the country at the present time. Well, these men have the skills, and we are saying that men with the skills of this sort, and they are very highly skilled. As a matter of fact, this company have come to comb the country for the type of skills that they require.
How many of your men are in fact going to be made redundant later in the year?
All of them.
Have any of them at all been offered into alternative employment by Rolls Royce?
No.
Only last week, the Rolls Royce company issued their profits, which they informed us that they were up over 40%. And I would like to take this opportunity of again appealing to the management of Rolls Royce to reconsider what they're doing in Cardiff and to face up to their moral obligations. I appeal to the government to tell the employers of this country to start in Cardiff, in Wales, the capital of Wales. Let them come here and start centralising for a change.
Has anybody here got a job to go to when it closes down?
No, I haven't been offered nothing.
No, we all got to go on the damn door. That's where we got to go.
How long have you been working there?
14 months.
Well, this isn't very long. What were you doing before this?
I was in Welsh Metals, and then they closed that down. I come here and they closed this down. Where am I going to go next?